Hello. Is all right. Um. So, is anyone in chat? Um. If anyone is in chat, would you please, just say hi, or just something simple like that? Man. All right, let's just get into the game. Those are my other characters. And here is the new one I will be playing with today. I'm pretty sure I am. Yeah, I created the character and then. Hold on. Alright, that should be better. The music was kind of. There we go. I think that's good enough. I know how to play the game. So, this game, the reason it died is because,
Press these keys. Wonderful. You can rotate to gain. Well done.
Anyway, yeah, they got Patrick Stewart to voice the tutorial guy.
Smashing. Remove. Well done.
So, the reason the game died is because, they made the first, area of the game, completely free to play, and then you have to actually buy the game for the full experience. It's basically a free trial, a demo of sorts. And, hey,
Bravo. Try jumping up. Wonderful.
hey, and people would rather, and apparently, people would rather just stay in the free area than pay for the game. And so, they weren't receiving enough money to keep it going. and so it had to shut down. At least that's my understanding. Like 6 imagination power-ups and hurry back. The way I like to turn the camera, personally, is hold down right click and just move the mouse like you would in a PC game today. Also, you move faster while jumping. For some reason. By unlocking your imagination, you're ready to level up. You reach the. Use your imagination to reach Sky Lane. He will help you build a rocket. Sure thing, but before that, I would like to, find all the rocket pieces. Oh, right. You wanna know how you reach level 3 by the end of this? Usually, it's, usually you're, like, in the middle of level 2. But if you get all the achievements in this area, you can make it to level 3 by the time you reach the what they call Avant Gardens. No, I'm not joking. A lot of the names in this game are puns. Okay, you know, for some reason, the yellow rocket engine can only be found in a very specific, area of this ship. And I have no idea why. Let me see. Had a hard time finding my my cursor for some reason. Alright, nice. Alright, nice. I got, all of the, noses and cockpits. No, I just gotta get the engines. And the very specific area the yellow rocket engine is found in can be gotten to by going this way and building this bouncer. That is what they are called. Damn it. Oh, I got it right away. I did not expect that. Anyway, let's get the blue rocket engine, shall we? It's, luckily, we've gotten all our imagination back, and... yeah. If you, if you, if you get a complete rocket, before talking to Skylane, you can straight up just skip one of her, missions. Sorry, I sometimes have a hard time finding words. Passport is where you can see your achievements. Here's 5. Oh, right, there's one on... There's one on the other side as well. Let's, so this bed, head up there. I'm having a much easier time commentating on this game than I thought I would. Honestly, it's kind of scaring me. So, let's, head up and actually talk to Skylane now. And, let's get all our imagination back. Why am I saying our? You're watching me stream, not playing with me. Probably no one's playing with me, no one's even watching. Nice work. Smash items to find glowing blue power-ups when you run out. Bleh. When you run low on imagination. Have you used the mission tracker? Like the orange circle at the top of the screen. Excuse me. The orange circle at the top of the screen is the mission tracker. It shows your current objective. When a mission is completed, a light beam will show you where to turn it in. I think I already gathered that. Put that mission tracker to use. Collect 3 rocket parts. Look, you just straight up skip it. Outstanding. Here's your thinking hat. You'll need it to build an escape rocket. You'll need to build a rocket to escape the ship. Talk to Wisp Lee when you land on Avant-Garde. I'm gonna show you, where to get every, flag. Nope. And now... rockets. Anyway, let's go. After... This fish just won't go away. Anyway. No, I'm gonna make all 4 of them. Just for the heck of it. You don't have to show me the takeoff thing every single time game. Face it, like, every time is my first time building a rocket. I get why, but it's kind of irritating. Done. Now, time to finally get the heck out of here. To Avant Gardens. Hello, wanna see something cool? Yeah, he's right behind you at the start. Very clever placement. Anyway, let's talk to Wisp Lee. You're brave to have escaped the maelstrom, but I'm afraid things aren't much better down here. You've had some trouble here. Go see Epsilon Starfighter from the Nexus Force. He can help you. You get a sword, a spear, or a hammer. Oh. Hey. Rex. Riveting. You will be later, but not right now. Avant Gardens, Paradox Research Facility. Mission statement: to carefully study underground concentrations of maelstrom, seeking to harness its power and unlock its mysteries. Head researcher, Wisp Lee. Paradox Research Facility. Did I look through this one? Yes, I did. Yeah. Never mind. You're just not a brick. Secure property to build with the bricks you were, no thanks. Basic short sword, basic spear, basic hammer. Sphere. Spheres have generally much longer reach. than the other two types of weapons. The hammer has the shortest reach. Swords, they basically only change the attack animations and the range of your attacks. I'm getting the sword. Let's see what you've got, rookie. Open your backpack, flip and drag the weapon onto yourself to equip it, and then get smashing.
You just earned a weapon. Find it in your backpack.
Do you notice that the weapon added a skill to your action bar? Your attacks use the currently highlighted skill. Paradox scientists experimented with the maelstrom and created this mess. Let's clean it up. Smash 15 strawlings. And let the smashing begin. One of the heart bugs is over here. And then we have... Oh, I did take damage. Never mind. A gem. Depending on the type of gem, their value varies. Anyway, how'd I survive that? Alright, that's, this is usually how I grind enemies in Avant Gardens. For, achievements and such. Ooh, a rocket part. And a quicksilver. Nice. If you didn't know, quicksilver, it gives you a speed boost. Ooh, javelin. That's really long reach. So, see, I just got an achievement. Achievements are how you, and, missions are how you level up in this game. Not defeating enemies. Which is, kind of odd for, an MMO. But, it makes it interesting. At least. what I like to do is stand between the enemy and the turret to make sure, so make sure that it doesn't get hit. The turret doesn't get hit. Because that actually, the turret getting hit delays its attack. And that, yeah. Yeah, like first piece of armor. And, first imagination boost as well. And I'm getting hungry. Uh-oh. So, yeah, I'm here, just grinding. Sorry if this part's boring, but yeah, I should probably do this off stream, not on stream. But, this is, I know, yeah, I felt like your streams really helped me with stopping and reading text. Because, when I first tried to stream this game, I kept forgetting to read, the text for when you get the missions. The story missions anyway. So, it kind of... So I just accepted quests without reading what the mission was. Which, probably shouldn't have been doing that. Sorry about that. Yes. Yes. That axe is mine. The axe, deals more damage than, oh man. Now I can two-shot these guys. That is, very good. Obviously. And, anyway, so, I think, I think that's enough grinding for now. I think that's enough grinding for now. Score. Nexus Force 15, Stromling 0. Lot more than 15. You may be Nexus Force material, but you'll have to prove yourself to each of the 4 factions. Report to Sentinel Commander Beck Strongheart. Anyway, let's, there's a very well hidden telescope of binoculars, a pair of binoculars over here. Make sure to get that if you're going for achievements.
You can rotate to... Well done.
Yeah, I don't need to do that. You know, I used to play on a different server. However, said server, you want to join the ranks, huh? Well, you're still in one piece. That's a good start. I'll teach you about the Sentinels. First, I'll need a salute soldier. Use the speed chat button in the lower left of the screen. Sentinels respect their chain of command. Show me your salute. Yep, let me give you more backpack space to help carry all the items you're collecting. It's about time you learned about armor. Buy 3 cans of armor polish from the gear vent room there. Excuse me. I will buy 10 instead. Alright, up here. Stores 4 armor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And, now I will put it in my 5 slot. So every time I press 5, I'd use the item. Double-click your armor polish to repair your armor. Oh, and here's a helmet with armor for you to try out. The defense robots were infected by the maelstrom. Smash and then quick build 6 Stromling mechs into turrets. The mech was a little to the right, I think. I forgot. That's not the one I'm gonna go for. Yeah, we're doing this again. Sorry. And I got armor. More armor on my pants. Leg armor. Items you unlock via achievements. Items in gear you unlock via achievements, automatically get linked to you. Stuff you find from enemies, that doesn't get linked to you immediately. First, you have to link it to your character, so the reason the links exist is because basically if an item is linked to you, you cannot trade or send it or send it to other people via the mailbox. If you want to put something, and also, if you put something in your own vault, that also links it to you. We'll get into vaults later. Anyway, that's enough for now. Going back. Don't want to keep you waiting too long. That comes later. How do they... In this server, so usually the stronglings, come through this door, and these guys, shoot the stronglings. But, this client, this server in particular, has a lot of quality of life improvements. The strongling is not going through the door. He's not what I would call one of them. Yes, I don't know why he keeps doing that. By it, I mean my mouse cursor, and by it, I mean suddenly shift. Anyway, so... Going with you... Oh, there's more. Good. All right. Mail time. Did you find it? Wanna see me do some spinjitzu? Mine says I will, and you can learn spinjitzu too. Watch this. See you until first spinjitzu. That's supposed to play an animation of him actually using spinjitzu. You're probably wondering what this is. This is a vault ATM. It's one of the quality of life changes on this particular server. Anytime you use imagination, you destroy some of the maelstrom. Nice. I'm impressed so far, but you can do more. First, buy a sentinel shield from the gear vendor behind me. Oh. I forgot that. Alright, got the shield. Ready for the next step? Excellent. Next you'll need to equip the sentinel shield and learn how to use it. Once you equip the sentinel shield, you'll see a new skill on your action bar. Click it or press 3 to trigger. Oh god. Eventually you'll learn to juggle multiple skills in battle. Now for the real test. If you can last 1 minute in our survival challenge, I'll approve your entry into the Nexus Universe. I'll do you better. I'll survive 10. Wanna know how? Well, it's actually kind of boring. You're, gonna be seeing a whole lot of nothing for a bit. This place is, like, unrecognizable with the purple stuff here and the absence of animals. But this is outside the Sentinel camp in Avant Gardens. This is just gonna be me, jumping in circles for 10 minutes. I will come back to do this once I have someone to, a teammate, because you get different rewards depending on whether you do this solo or as a team. I'm just gonna be jumping in circles here, so you can skip ahead if you want in the VOD. I don't mind. As you can see, there are now spiders here. And, all these nets. It is far too dangerous to attack any of them right now. another one. I see. Yeah. Anyway, I'm done here. Thing. I'll come back for you, just you. Hey! Oh. Whoa. Sorry about that. The Sentinel faction approves your entry into the Nexus Force. I'll make sure Duke Exeter hears about your skills on the battlefield. You've proven yourself to the Sentinel faction. Report back to Epsilon Star Tracker. I didn't do anything, though. I literally just jumped in circles around them. How does that constitute for battle skill? How? Anyway, have a good time with the Sentinels. If the Sentinels think you're ready to join the Nexus Force, you're off to a great start. But you must also prove yourself to Paradox. The Maelstrom didn't just invade Avant Gardens. Paradox had something to do with it. Talk to Wisp Lee and find out what happened to you. Time to get some answers from Wisp. Anyway, cool thing about this game is that, normally, the Paradox searches for weaknesses in the Maelstrom, but this time it was too strong for us. So, usually, I don't like multiplayer games with, where you can freely choose whatever, loadout you want. But, this, game, I really like it. It's, yeah. It is... How do I put this? Well... This game is, it's different. Let's just say that. Because I usually look. Usually, I can never stick with any MMO, ever. But this particular MMO, I actually liked enough that I do stick with it for quite some time before, before... for quite some time before, getting bored of it. Like, a long time ago, like, in the, early 2000s, I tried World of Warcraft, but I could never really get into it. This one though, I loved, a lot. We must find out how the Maelstrom infects imagination. Smash enemies and collect 15 Maelstrom infected bricks. Dark and powerful things can be created from Maelstrom infected bricks. Unfortunately, we created one of those things, a Spider Queen. You can quickly use an item by loading it into slot 5 of your action bar. Drag the Maelstrom vacuum from your backpack to slot 5 to try it out. I am aware of this. Using your action bar saves time during battle. Health kits, armor polish, and other supplies can also be put into slot 5. The Spider Queen escaped our lab, but she left a trail to follow. Use the Maelstrom vacuum to collect peak Maelstrom samples. And with that, I've obtained this. And switch weapons. Because this does more damage. Well, this weapon doesn't make much of a difference. You know. But this doesn't make much of a difference in, regard to the enemies in this area. Since, Strawlings can be defeated in one hit, and, the mechs can be two-shot by the previous tier of weapons. It will make a difference later on. It does not continue into the cave. I kinda wanna avoid those robots, if at all possible. God freaking damn it. No. Not today. Die, potato. Not today. Anyway. So we almost... Sorry. Alright, we got the maelstrom samples. Let's, I will turn your maelstrom samples into a powerful maelstrom cube. With this, we can harness the power of chaos. Time to try the experiment again. Interact with the bricks in that cage to apply this maelstrom cube to them. You sure this is a good idea, considering how well the last experiment went? Well, it worked that time, I guess. So far, we've only been able to breed spiders. That's probably a good thing. Another beast. I will need to find a way to modify the maelstrom before we can truly control it. I support your entry into the Nexus Force. Perhaps one day you'll join Paradox. Report back to Epsilon Starfire. I will have to sell my items. You learn anything from Wisp? You have proven yourself to the Sentinels and Paradox. You are now a member of the Nexus Force. Welcome to the battle for imagination. Melody Foxtrot is looking for the Spider Queen in the caves behind the Paradox Lab. Find her and borrow some faction gear to help out. So, this faction gear is what I will be using for my second go of survival. Because there are more rewards you can get from completing survival. Paradox here is the best pick for this for the survival thing I'm about to show you. You look pretty awesome in that. Just wait until you get your own. You haven't seen the Spider Queen since she escaped in there, but maybe if you smash dark spiderlings, you'll find some clues. Sure, I'll smash some dark spiderlings. After I hit survival one more time. Well, not one more time. I'll probably have to play through multiple times to get, what I want from it. Anyway. play. Uh, Now, you may think, from the absence of any other players, that the game, even on the best private server, that the game is dead. This is false. The game is not dead. It's just the wrong time of year. There we go. With this, I can actually put up a fight. You're gonna need that. You're gonna need to build as many of those as possible. Okay. Okay. Soon, even tougher robots are gonna start showing up. Ones that take 2 hits with the jumping attack to defeat. They even walk forward. Yeah, like that. Anyway, I don't really want. Oops. Alright, let's check the passport. Battle. Avant-garde and survival. Finding left head. 100 survival. Rusty uprising. Good of healing. Stores up to 6 life to nearby characters over time. Pest control / 100 survival spiders. Lizard's hand mode whirlwind. Rains / 100 survival strawlands. Field of shielding. All of them have abilities. I will be continuing this later. The achievements in the survival. Oh. Here's I don't know, how far this person is, yeah, she just got here. Alright then. Fine, have it your way. It's not like I wanted to be on a team. I'm not that kind of person. Hmm. I'm gonna take care of the spiders. Hopefully, she'll be done by then. Anyway, sorry I haven't, been commentating, all that much. I had to focus on, yeah, the thing. So I got that spider. And I got one of the, letters. Hey, that. And the flag. Nice. Well, that, Three out of 5. Glorified already. It's, okay, now it decides to take longer. In any case, I should probably attack the rocks. And yeah, I'm out of there. Can't risk having all those spiders following me at once. Anyway, got to level 8. I'm heading back. Hopefully, she's still there. And I don't have to, yeah. Hopefully she isn't, in survival. Yet. She's in survival, isn't she? Yeah, it does that sometimes. She's probably not going back into survival. Anyway, yeah, I'm stuck without, a survival partner. So I can't get, I can't get those rewards. Or I can if I can find, if I can find whoever, whoever that, I shouldn't have pressed enter. lot of people, they'll say hi and nothing else. For whatever reason. Yeah, so she's new. Let's, it's amazing how lighting can change. You could completely change the feel of an area to the point where you don't even recognize it as the same area. Okay. Okay, dessert. Okay. Time to, yeah. Uh, Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to be commentating. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Jeez, uh, anyway, so, alright. Let's, continue onward. Kill this. There's no way to cross otherwise.
Wonderful.
Every time you come back to this area, that tutorial will pop up again. Let us out. Hope you don't mind your climb. So, how do you like our monument? Pretty monumental, wouldn't you say? The lasers and cooling fans are overheating. Move their power sources so they can cool down. Smash them and collect 3 flashlights and 4 hammer wheels. Personally, I think it should be 4 flashlights and 3 hammer wheels. Hamster wheels, sorry. Because there are 4 lasers and only 3 wind things. I'm gonna have to build this. Yeah, to shut this off. Destroy it. So we have to take them back. High-tech parts we got here. Soon as I fix them, we can get those lasers and fans working again. There's some assembling that needs to be done. We've built 1 button, 1 bouncer, and 1 moving platform up there. Now, the most efficient, path to take to do that is building this. Going up here. Going to the arch. Yeah. Because there is a bouncer and a moving platform. Right next to each other, in fact. It's right next to the flat. Now, I wanna go over here because not only because you can see the imagination bird here, which will give you an extra imagination point, but also because this. You're pretty handy with them bricks, pal. The assembly faction would be lucky to have you. Them full birds are making a mess of our monument. Work your way up to the top and scare 5 birds away. Alright. Oh yeah, the Mario, butt hitting lava, animation. So, green path. There are 2 flags. Yeah? The second one is hidden over here. And on the yellow path, there's one flag and an imagination brick. Here's the flag. Okay. Flag. Okay. And here is the imagination brick, which you have to be very careful trying to get. Oh. Okay. Got the imagination brick. Alright, I'm supposed to be scaring the birds away. The best path to scaring the birds away is the orange path, once again. Because, it has the most birds. Oh, I got distracted. Building a platform here. So, my imagination is completely refilled. I built that. Boing. Boing. And I built this. And there are 2 birds in the way, right here. Scare 1. Scare 2. You sure scared the feathers off those birds. They won't be back anytime soon. Someone will back host castle. Alright, use the monument to get to the road. Talk to Vector Longview and make sure everything's going by the plans. Alright, let's go. So, thing is, in order to keep people from, people who, in order to get people who, are, in order to get people who only had the demo, who could only play the demo of LEGO Universe from getting bored. After you took out the Spider Queen, there are a bunch of daily missions in Avant Gardens to complete. Personally, I never bothered with those. So, please get on. Thank you. And yeah, this is the final thing here. And then this here is the last binoculars. The last pair of binoculars. Third. Sucks to be him. Vance Bulwark flew to Blottyard to find that monster, but he hasn't come back. Fly there to find him and borrow trial faction gear. Vance will let you borrow some more faction gear. Now, you gotta be kidding me. Alright. Yes. Look at this. I'm not even touching. I'm not even... Look at this. Okay. The noises of a Spider Queen makes. They were actually first used in an arena fighter called War of the Monsters, which was originally for the PlayStation 2. Basically, it's a game where you duke it out as bootleg movie monsters. One of which is a giant praying mantis. And that giant praying mantis made those sounds. And that game came out, like, way before, like, in the early 2000s. That was before LEGO Universe came out. So, yeah. So, yeah, yeah, it's a pretty good game, but the camera controls are ass. Like, and it's not like modern games where, where, it's not like modern games where the left stick doesn't change the direction you're facing. And instead just makes you move, and instead just makes you move without changing the direction you're facing. More of the monsters, they're pressing left and right on the control stick. Will make you turn. If you press left or right on the left stick. So, already not off to a great start. But, it's very unique. And I still love that game. It's, unique and, overall just... I like it. It's a good game despite its flaws. If you're wondering, in order to strafe, you have to press, LB or RB. Or, I mean L1 or R1. Or is it L2 or R2? I honestly, don't remember. But, yeah. Anyway. So... Yeah. Superior huge axe. Superior halberd. I am taking the superior halberd. Because it's golden. And I think we all know what VTuber wields a golden axe. So, yeah. Oh, also... Yeah. Um... Alright. We've got all the gear set up. I say we get on our way. To the station. And, now that we are past Avant Gardens, I think I'm gonna call it here. So, thanks for, well, nobody tuned in, and I doubt anyone's gonna search up Lego Universe on YouTube. But, you know, first of all, let me put my arm. And, yeah, I really enjoyed, getting back into this game. So yeah, we'll continue this next time. Thank you all for coming. And yeah.